Josh, Carson Wentz being back is probably the big news this week, right?
Yeah, that's a really big thing for them. And we've talked about this a little bit, right? We've talked about this a pretty good amount with Nick Foles and what we kind of expect from him and, what he is able to do. But and obviously leading them to a Super Bowl last year in the playoffs was huge, and that'll forever kind of be defining for him as a player. But if you're choosing between Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, you're choosing Carson Wentz every single day. He's the guy who really ran that team really well last year as a rookie, and having him back, it's physical. It's the way what he does in the field, but it's also just a mental thing. It's got to be a mental thing for the Eagles to getting their guy back. They haven't been world beaters so far this year. Maybe this is the chance to kind of get them over the hump with Carson Wentz back in control.
Yep. Okay. So the thing with Wentz this week, he's got no Alshon Jeffrey. He's probably got no J.J. He's got no Darren Sproles. They actually brought Jordan Matthews back this week because he knows the offense because they're so hurting on that receiver. Because Mike Wallace is hurt too. So to all these injuries, at some point you look and you go, all right, the spread here, Eagles by 6.5, over under 47.5. You look at it, you say, they're home. Wentz is back. It's the Colts. I mean, I'm going to give it, but at some point, all those injuries have to add up, right?
Yeah, they do. And the Colts have been okay. With the way that Andrew Luck's played. He hasn't been perfect or anything like that, but I think Indianapolis is one of those teams where you're going into, you're like, this team's going to be trash. And then you're like, oh yeah, Andrew Luck's pretty good. Maybe they're going to be okay. Maybe, what he does on the field can overcome some of the bad parts of that team. I'm trying to remember who I picked. You know what? I went Eagles straight up here, but I did go with the Colts. I had it at plus 6.5. So
yeah.
Obviously I'm feeling the Colts are maybe a little better than we give them credit for. And maybe, like you said, those Eagles injuries are going to catch up with them a little bit, but I still think they'll win.
All right. Yeah, I have them winning and covering. I wouldn't have this high on a confidence rating if we were going to put it that way.
Yeah.
But I do have it that way. All right. Let's